That curves. That little special place between their legs that I just love to listen. Look, I don't discriminate against the LGBTQ people. I just know what I like. So I do what I like. It's what comes natural to me.
So you wouldn't have a problem with me liking women then?
Wait, what?
So I've been thinking. I'm listening. A lot has happened. And our friends and family don't really seem to be mixing well. And let's just...
What is going on, people? It's your boy here, Wesley from ACONNECTIONTV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all my social medias, Twitter and Instagram at ACONNECTIONTV. I'm also thinking about doing a fan base. If I do a fan base, it'll be ACONNECTIONTV. TikTok is Watch ACTV, I think. Yeah, I don't really use TikTok though. Anyways, like this video because it's free to do. Leave a comment because I read all your comments, and we're going to talk about a couple of things, right? And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I've been on YouTube since 2005, so everyone that you're a fan of today is doing it after me, and that's just facts. I'm not a copier. I'm not doing something because somebody else is doing it, and hopefully one day y'all understand that. Baby, I've been there and done that 15 times over, so ain't nobody doing anything on YouTube new that I haven't done already back in 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on. And that's on period. But anyway, I want to talk about a couple things because I feel like a lot of y'all feel like calling somebody old is a diss. And baby, first of all, I've never like come at somebody for their age. I would have been like, whatever. I've never really done that because in reality, we're all getting older. And also in reality, hopefully a lot of y'all because make it to my age. That's that. And on that third note, all of your faves that y'all claim to be praising or caring about, majority of them are my age or in their high 30s. So y'all are like idolizing Beyonce. Beyonce's in her 40s. Y'all are idolizing Nicki Minaj. She's in her 40s. Y'all are idolizing Jay-Z. Y'all are idolizing Lady Gaga. Y'all are idolizing Katy Perry. Katy Perry is not 22. Katy Perry is not 23. So like what? Like what are we talking about? And then Adele, did her album 30 come out? I don't know, but she looked older. So like calling somebody old or whatever the case may be is really a flex and a compliment. I know a lot of people don't take it that way, but I've learned to adjust and take it that way because a lot of y'all young, I hope y'all make it to my age. And to be honest, y'all should hope that y'all make it to my age too, because some of y'all are living some fast ass lives. Okay, fast ass lives. Okay, I'm not a druggie. I was about to say something, but I don't want to offend people. Like, I don't have a lot of the problems that a lot of y'all 20s have, a lot of y'all teens have, and a lot of y'all 30s have. I'm not on that level, struggling wise, in terms of like all of the stuff that y'all can think about that's plaguing y'all age group right now. I ain't got them problems, okay? And I'm thankful to the Lord and to my common sense and Word for All Thought radio to be like, you know, chilling on my side of things. But at the end of the day, I feel like everybody has the ability to flex their own opinion, right? And when you tune into YouTubers and vloggers, their job is to flex their opinion. I've been flexing my opinion since 2005, hence the reason why I'm older than a lot of y'all faves. Or I'm the same age as a lot of y'all faves. So first of all, make it to my age, baby. And I hope and pray that y'all do make it to my age. And calling me old is a flex on myself, baby, because I look good as what? Okay, so I wanted to start that off right there. And probably some of y'all not even listening, but it's cool. I wanted to start right there. Second thing I want to talk about is Chloe Bailey and Hailey Bailey, I believe. The Bailey sisters. I believe they got Chloe and Hailey. So I saw a comment, and I didn't read the whole comment, so that's my bad. But I saw like the beginnings of the comment, and it was like, I saw one video and you were going in on Chloe, and then I saw another video and you were going in on Haile. So in my mind, I'm thinking that the comment was leading towards me going against the both of them, and that's not the case. I think a lot of the problem that a lot of the people that watch YouTubers have is that even though they are commenting on a video where someone's giving their opinion, they're highly opinionated themselves. On top of that, they don't realize that someone else can have their opinion, and that's okay. Again, this is ACONNECTIONTV, where we can adopt similar connections despite our differences, okay? And so my sole purpose and or mission in life is not to go after Chloe and Haile. I give two about them, to be honest. That's just real tea. At the end of the day, a lot of y'all are curious about my opinion and my comments on certain things, and so y'all tune in and y'all leave y'all comments. I think a lot of y'all want everyone to like ride on y'all's side, but that's just not life. Like, a lot of people are not gonna, ride on my side of thinking. That's why we can adopt similar connections despite our differences. In both videos where I talked about both sisters, I've praised their talent. I may not have got on bended knee and said that these are the best singers in the goddamn world, because they're not, in my opinion, but I've praised them both in both videos. My problem with Chloe, I've already stated and established. I feel like she overperforms, and I feel like she is too revealing in her clothing. I can have that opinion. It's my motherfucking opinion. I can have that all day long. The difference between me having that opinion and everybody else is that I still support her because I want her to win. Haile, my only issue with Haile is that I don't even have an issue with her. I talked about her acting because in the trailer, it didn't showcase acting to me. It just showcased her looking around at special effects. The trailer didn't really give me much. So that could be the issue with the trailer, like that. The trailer could be the issue. I'm sure she's a great actress. Someone was like, oh, she auditioned, and she was like 1,000 people auditioned for the role, so they had to have given it to her for a particular reason. Not necessarily, because they could have gave it to her for star power. They could have gave it to her for any many reasons. Or they could have gave it to her because she's a great actress. The trailer did not highlight that for me. And you know what? That's okay. Reef and relax, okay? Outside of that, my biggest gripe is that we're championing a black woman who's taken over a classically known white character. And for me, we're feeding into whatever producer decided to check off that box. We're feeding into it and saying that this is what we want. And I don't want that. I want Halle Bailey to have her own black Little Mermaid story from an original perspective. Why? Because we can do that. They can do that. We have the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, went out of their way to create their own, an original new character that's not even in the comic books, okay? This is the power that Disney has. The MCU decided to create an original character for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, and this particular character is a native Mohawk character. And you know what they did? They went, whoever created the character, whoever the writer is, they went and got someone who's an originator from the Mohawk people and asked them and discovered and did research about the culture and the history and got their input, the Mohawks people input about how this character should be, what her name should be, what her story should be, and all of that. Right? An original character to check off that box. Disney could have did that too. And that's my main gripe in the video. If y'all are watching the video, leaving comments thinking that I'm coming down on Haile's neck, I'm not. Clearly y'all not understanding English and don't get what I was saying in the video, but that's okay. A lot of individuals are slow in their thought process. People hear one thing and they run with that and that's it. They don't really listen to the rest of the story. I wish Chloe the best. Why? Because I've bought everything she's come out with. And I stream her stuff. I wish Haile the best. Why? Because I'm going to go see that movie even though I don't agree with the fact of blackwashing or whitewashing or cultural appropriation. I don't agree with none of that crap. But I'm still going to support the movie. Why? Because Halle Bailey is in it. Two things can be possible at the same time. And there could be multiple truths at the same time. Some of y'all are so, a lot of y'all are so like, oh, if it doesn't align with my thought process, then, oh, he's a hater. Haters wouldn't, like I wouldn't have a Chloe Bailey song in any of my playlists if I was a hater. I wouldn't be waiting till March 31st to get her album if I was a hater. Y'all are so slow. A lot of y'all are so slow with that concept. But anyways, that's that on that. I definitely wanted to talk about Lil Nas and his issue with the trans people right now, because I honestly don't understand what the problem is with what Lil Nas did. So I'm gonna go to my Instagram. And so I'm gonna go to my Instagram real quick, and I'm gonna read off a couple of comments. If y'all follow me on my Instagram, that'll be dope for y'all to do, because I've been posting a lot of like stuff, and you know, people have been leaving their comments on it or whatever. So I posted the picture that Gay Magazine posted about, you know, Lil Nas X posting a woman on his thing and saying that his transition went smoothly or whatever the case may be. And so my question is, so why are trans people upset? Is the woman not trans? I'm really curious what made people go against Lil Nas X. And so a couple of the comments are, there wasn't anything to be upset about in my opinion, but to each his own, okay? Then there was another comment saying, you know who? And then there was another comment from Mr. Hercules 2.0. Anyway, can we talk about something way more important, like violence against the trans community or trans rights? That's way more important than this. That's true. Preposterous says, no need for an apology. Life moves on. Another person said, why do we think a couple of people represent an entire group of people? Okay. I want to read this one. It's unfortunate how sensitive people are now. It would be different if he said something derogatory or hateful. People say and do things on their own time that they judge others for. This is nowhere second openly gay celebrity that has been attacked by the media and public recently when they were not trying to be offensive. We laugh when TV shows and movies do the same thing, but we attack our own. It's shameful. I want to go to another comment. Okay, a lot of the times our community pushes that there is one way of transitioning, and as a black trans woman, I can say that can be very harmful. Also, it causes the erasure of trans women that don't fit in the binary. He was called out for that, and instead of him giving a true apology, it was half-hearted. That's why the trans community is upset. So, okay, so I still don't get it. And I'm not trans, and that's probably why I still don't get it. But I still don't get it because I feel like Lil Nas was talking about a group within the trans community, and he was highlighting that trans women can be and do look as beautiful as the person that was on the Instagram. That's what I got from that. Now, I feel like it would have been hateful and harmful, in my opinion, if Lil Nas X put a picture of Shrek up there, or a gorilla or a giraffe, and was like, my transition went well. Clearly, that would be like harmful and like derogatory and an assault on the community, in my opinion. May not be that way to some people, but that's what I feel. I feel like the fact that what happened with that, or what made me think about that even more, is because the chick could favor Lil Nas X. And so in my mind, I think it was a chocolate sister that he was respecting and thought was beautiful, and was like, oh my God, this could really be my sister. Like, oh, that's so dope. And this could be my twin, hey twin, whatever. And then he was like, oh, my transition went smoothly. This is who I am now. Like, that's how I looked at it. But, you know, some people in the trans community thought differently. But here's my issue with that, right? Like, are we gonna find harm in everything now? Like, that's my question. Are we gonna find harm in everything? Right? Or can we honestly look at what was done and say, I see what he was trying to do there. Okay, I see. You know, but everything is a problem now. Everything is an issue. Everything is disrespectful. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And maybe because I come from a generation where everything was anti-gay. Everything was against the gay community. Everything. But I just, there was an absorbing part of me that just endured it. Not saying that that's right, not saying that that's okay, but it made me thicker to hearing the ignorance that comes from people like DaBaby or Dave Chappelle or like whoever else. Like, I get it. Like, overall, I get the ignorance now. And so I don't have to give all of that ignorance a necessary response, right? Like, everything doesn't require a response, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to get the whole world to think like you do. You're not going to be able to ever get the whole world to respect you in the way that you want to be respected. Because I don't even get the respect in the way that I want to be respected. Even in my umpteen years of age, I still have to walk the world a certain way to make sure that I get the respect that I feel that I deserve. Right? And it's not even something that I like purposely do. It's like something that's baked into me. Right? And I feel like a lot of individuals don't even true shade, no shade, but true tea. A lot of people still to this day don't understand what black gay men go through. Period. Even a lot of my black trans sisters or a lot of my black lesbian sisters, they don't get it. You know, they look at, a lot of them, not saying everyone, looks at me as like, oh, y'all get to be able to deal with all this and y'all get away with a lot of stuff. No, we do not. No, we do not. And for whatever reason, there's like a complex divide between the Alphabet Clan, and I'm just so not understanding of that. Like, I really don't get that, because what keeps us in this group, which, by the way, I believe this whole letter system was created by a white man. I could be wrong, but hell, gender identity didn't become a thing until the 50s. So let me not get into all of that. But anyways, I feel like what keeps us, or what should keep us united in the LGBT clan, is the fact that the world is against us because of our differences, right? Because we aren't the same. Like, we're not. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I've been a part of this since birth. We're not the same. Gays aren't the same as lesbians. Lesbians and gays aren't the same as trans, and damn for sure ain't the same as bi. Like, we're all very different. And then when you put that gender identity portion in it, clearly we're different, you know? But what should keep us united, what should keep us the same, is that we're a group that has to fight the ignorance of the majority. And to be honest, if we all came, well, I don't know if we beat out the straights all collectively, I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of hidden gems out there. But if we all just came together and rode together within our differences, we'd be a much better people to each other. You know how many times and how many issues we have, just the G and the L alone. So many issues within that group. Then you bring in the T and it's like, okay, what? What do we have to call you? What do you want? Like, huh? And then it's like, I don't get it. Like, why am I calling you this when you look like this? Baby, I don't care about none of that. All I know is that if you approach me and I say something without you telling me how you want to be responded to or whatever, addressed, it ain't my problem. Until you let me know, hey, I really would like to be called this. Then I can be like, all right, cool. I ain't gotta understand none of it, and I'm not even gonna understand none of it. I don't care about none of that, because that's where we're not the same, right? I'm traditional in this. Well, can't even say traditional, because for thousands and thousands of years, agender and multiple spirits and all of that has been in effect. So even today, you can't say traditional. But what I'm gonna say was what I know and what I came up and what I dealt with was man and a woman, he and she. Don't call me they. I'm not plural. It's not a couple of people living within me. Okay? I'm not that person. You might be that person, and if you are, just articulate that to me so that I understand. I think the problem with a lot of individuals, or some individuals, is that they just automatically assume that we should be mentally equipped to handle your life journey that you've been dealing with since you started to deal with it or from birth. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's not equipped to handle that. They're just not. And I think the high expectation of having someone already knowingly should be equipped to handle your life journey is ridiculous. That doesn't make sense. I feel like if you do come across someone that doesn't get it right away, teach them. And after after you teach them and explain to them how you want to be addressed or whatever, if they still disrespect you, then distance yourself from them and they are not the person to have in your group. I could go on and on and on about this, but I'm not going to. You know why? Because we're going to do a live video about this conversation next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern on live on my YouTube. Hopefully everyone comes through for that. That's going to be hot. But anyways, I think people should leave Lil Nas alone. Like, what? What are we talking about? Like, Lil Nas is not the baby. Like, what? Like, what are we talking about? That's just OD crazy to me. OD crazy to me. And I'm a part of this alphabet clan. And some people might think that alphabet clan is a bit much. But you know what? Ain't nobody going to silence. Ain't nobody going to... You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of the most respectful people you could come across. And that's just word on word on word. I understand that we as a people go through a lot. And for that, I understand that we as a people should stick together. And so let's do that. It's not that complicated to do that. Let's just do that, right? Yeah. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. And deuces.